So you're also welcome. My feeling has been, I really wanted to jizz up the Pilates. It's so important, mind-body connection, to be doing new exercises. So if we're doing the same thing, even though it's muscular activation, there's a little bit where there's a little bit of a switch off in our bodies if I keep going with the same pattern even. So we've been doing a little bit of Tabata Timer. We did a core one, we did a glutes and hamstrings one. So today we're going to do functional Pilates. So lunges, stretches, no jumping, it's not a HIIT class, right? But we'll do everything 45 seconds on. And we just have a 5-second intermission where we go to the next thing. So really key here, right? Like with the lunges and all that kind of stuff, don't worry about keeping pace if I'm going faster than you want to go. So focus on the precision of what you're doing. And so make sure you're feeling what you're doing, you're switched on, and go at a pace that works best for you, okay? So let's start. So we're going to come standing on our mat or behind the mat, whichever. Oh, and I'm here in Galway. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Yeah, you can hear me fine, good. Oh, Rebecca, sorry, you've gone sound. You've gone back, good. So I'm here in Galway. This is my sister's Zoom studio. So welcome. So let's start. Feet about hip distance apart and close your eyes. So drop in. Take a couple of deep breaths. And tune into your plumb line. So that line that lines up with the outside of your shoulder, hip, outside of your knee, outside of your ankle. Tilt towards the front of your feet. Tilt towards the back of your feet. Go to one side. And now go to the other. Great, so come to center. So it's always interesting as we engage and activate in different positions. So we're standing. So I want you to give the effect, right? Your feet don't physically move, like you're hugging the heels in towards each other. And so you feel that the inner thighs, inseam of the whole legs, and that little lift in the pelvic floor. So it's like you're trying to squeeze the heels towards each other. And now you can feel tailbone draws down, pelvic floor lifts. Really nice. And now let's do the 3 movements of the spine to warm up. Inhaling, arch. And exhaling, round. Remember, shoulders stay over hips. So as you arch, tailbone back. And as you round, tailbone tucks. Inhaling, arch. Exhaling, round. And maybe you'd like to close your eyes. Visualize the movement your spine is making as you move and breathe. Come to center. Inhale here, and then exhale and slide. Inhale, center, and slide. And maybe you can feel with each slide, your fingers go a little tiny smidgen further down your leg. Just a little bit, so not straining, gradually warming up. It's always like, I love doing stuff in the morning, but there is merit when we're in the evening, the body, the muscles are warmed up. And so you can tend to go a little bit deeper in some of this stuff. Really nice. So come to the center, inhale here, and exhale, rotate. As you go to your right hip comes forward. As you go to your left hip comes forward. Really nice. Let's do some thoracic stretching. I'm going to step forward so I have room. Both arms are forward. Take an inhale. Remember, the heels drawing towards each other. And as you exhale, one arm reaches back and follow with your eye gaze. Hips stay stable. Inhale, reach both arms forward. And exhale, extend back. And so as you exhale, the elbow bends, reaches back. Inhale forward, and then exhale back. So I silence my phone, keep going. Oh, you lost you. Okay. Rosalind, you lost me. Okay, everyone else is here. I think the reception's okay. Keep going. Okay. Okay, so now standing on one leg, I want you to make ankle circles with your leg lifted. And now rotate in the other direction. And again, activate. So pelvic floor lifts, navel to spine, collarbones wide, back of your neck long. Okay, foot down, go to the leg. So circles. And then go the other direction. Excellent. Come down, feet together, hands on your knees, circles with your knees. And now go the other direction. Just check with Rosalind. Oh, I'm back. Great. Great. Thanks, Rosalind. I'm glad you're back. Great. Okay, come now to standing. Hands on your hips, feet wider than hips, and circles with your hips. Think of there's a little string attached to your tailbone with a pencil attached to it. And you're trying to make circles on the floor with that pencil. So now switch direction. Really nice. Excellent. One arm across, the hand sits into the crook of the elbow, and then draw it across your body. Keep the hips forward. Remember, heels drawing internally. Feel that activation. Going back, other arm into the crook of the elbow. Heels drawing in, pelvic floor lifts, navel to spine. Really nice. One arm up, hand behind your neck, the other hand onto the shoulder, onto the elbow rather, and reach. I'm bending my knees so you can see the top of my head. And if you like, you can lean. Great, let's go the other side. So arm reaches up and lean. Okay, great, let's start. Okay, so first one we're going to do is big circles forward. Oops, away from the tree. So big circles. That's it. And as you move, maybe you get more movement. Maybe you'd like to go very slowly and really feel mobilizing into the shoulders. Maybe it suits you to go a little bit faster. So we're into 45 seconds on, 5 seconds between each one, which is really transition more than the rest, because it's not like a hit. We're going for high intensity. Okay, so now we go backwards. Or whatever you were doing, the opposite. If you were going backwards, go forwards now. Inner, heels drawing in towards each other. Pelvic floor lifts, navel to spine. Great job. That's it. Arms can stay straight. I have to bend my elbow a little bit because of this huge avocado tree. That's it. What a beautiful evening. That's it. Okay, so next one arm forward and the other arm back. So bring one arm forward and then start doing the other one backwards. Okay, that's it. So trying to do lots of things tonight that we have not done before, right? So it makes us more alert, makes our body have to learn stuff, so our brain is switching on more. Great. And now let's switch that. So other arm forward, And then, oh, I'm going back and then forward. I think I went that way before. Okay, there we go. Great job. That's it. Okay, so next one. Gonna lift the right leg. Both arms are forward, and as the right leg comes up, the right arm goes back. Coming back, both arms forward. Left leg comes up, balance. Left arm comes back, twisting. So there's quite a few balance things here. Generally speaking, as we get older, balance is definitely one of the things that becomes a little trickier. And definitely if you find an older person who doesn't do an awful lot of exercise or these kind of things, they would have a very hard time standing on one leg. Really nice. So now, legs really wide. Inhale, exhale, hand to the opposite foot. Inhale up, exhale. Really nice into the hamstrings. And so don't worry about speed, right? So feel the stretch. Notice the alignment. And so key here, go at the pace that suits you. So try not to bend the knee that you're extending away from. Really nice. Next one. So my left knee is bent, my right leg is dead straight. And now hands down to the shin. Maybe you get your hand more towards the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Move your hand on the shoe. Inhale, lift up. And then exhale, fold over. You can really feel this lovely deep stretch into the hamstrings. Really nice. And go to the other side. So switch legs. So opposite leg now straight and hand on your foot. Maybe you'll get your hands to the floor, whatever works. And this leg is straight. Inhale, lift your chest. And exhaling, forward. Sometimes I think I do a lot of strength work. Sometimes I don't feel I get enough of the stretching element into the Pilates classes. And some of that's because a lot of you also do yoga and you get a lot of stretching then, but that's not really good enough. So it's good to do kind of a class where we do an awful lot of stretching too. Okay, we're going to do side lunges. So come to one end of your mat and stay on the one leg. Step out, hand comes down and back in. Step out, hand comes down, back in. So hand can come to your knee. So my right knee stepping out, my left hand to my knee or to the foot and back in. That's it. And don't worry about pace, right? So go at the pace that suits you. You're doing 45 seconds. It's not a competition. So you might prefer to go slower and have more precision. You might prefer to go stretching further and faster. Lovely. Now let's go to the side. Other end of your mat. Side lunge and back in. Side lunge. That's it. And I lifted my foot there. I shouldn't have done that. So stretching away, that leg stays down. Great job. So we get a little bit hot. A little bit out of breath, but it's not like a hit where we're aiming to get the heart rate up really high. That's it. Good job. Nearly there. Super. So now legs really wide as is comfortable, and fold forward. So hands to the floor and folding. You can let your head down and breathe. Really nice. And so see, heel of your hands maybe towards the heel of your feet. Maybe draw the head further down. You might like to hold on to your ankles. You might like to have the hands just beneath the shoulders. Okay, come up and come to one end of your mat. So we start with a hip stretch. So standing up and hold on to your foot. Okay, so here's our hip stretch. And then we step the leg out into a side lunge. Okay, so come back up, maybe tap the floor and then come up into your hip stretch and out. Hip stretch, out. That's it. Stretch. And so it helps with the balance if you tap the floor and then lift the leg. Don't know why, it just seems to work a lot better. Tap and then lift up, hip stretch, out. Hip stretch, out. Hip stretch, out. Okay, same leg. We're gonna do another lunge, but this time we lunge and now our hand reaches towards the opposite foot, right? Try to keep this knee out. Come back in. So same side, lunge, opposite hand, come back in. And you can feel that, right? Is the outer hip and glute and inner thigh also. Step out, opposite foot, lunge, back in, that's it. Great. And again, worry about the pace, right? You might decide to go much slower, and that's wonderful. It's about 45 seconds of it, not how many reps. And you feel that. Okay, other side. So now start with the hip stretch into a lunge. So lifting the leg up, lunge it out. Tap the floor, lift the leg up, lunge it out. That's it. Tap the leg up, lunge it out. That's it. Hope my heavy breathing isn't too loud with this mic. That's it, nearly there. So now we're going to lunge and opposite hand towards a straight leg and back up. So same leg, lunge, and then opposite hand towards the straight leg, back up. That's it. And stretch it out. And you can feel that into your glutes, right? That's it. That's it. Okay, we're going to do some forward lunges. So hands either side of your head. We'll start with one leg. So leg steps forward and then rotate in the direction of the bent knee and step back. So again, working on flexibility, right? But also balance, because you need your balance not to wobble. That's it, same leg. And if it's too much, Put your hands here, hands on your waist, no problem. All right, whatever works. And again, you may decide to go much slower and have a much more slow and precise lunge. No problem. Rotate. Okay, same leg. Excuse me, we're going to reach into the lunge and then reach your arms up. Look up and then step back. Same leg. Lunge forward and reach up and back. And step back. And reach up and back. Step back. Good job. That's it. Really reach. And remember eye gaze, so careful. Don't look up if it's affecting your balance. Keep looking forward maybe. That might help you more. Back. Up and back. And down. Okay. Other side. So now, lunging forward. Hands either side of your head. And you're going to rotate. Look at this side. Lunge. And rotate in the direction of the bent knee. Lunge. And rotate. And back up. Lunge. Rotate. So same leg every time. We're on the other side now. That's it. Back up. Lunge. Rotate. Back up. Lunge. Rotate. And back up. Lunge. Rotate. Back up. Okay, now lunge. Reach the arms up. And step back. Lunge. Extend. Feel every stretch in the front body. Back bend. And breathe. That's it. So again, you go slow and purposefully, more than fast and speedy. Find the pace that suits you. Really nice. Okay, let's come down into plank. Have your feet wide. Step your right foot towards your right hand. And then open right arm to the sky. Put your right hand down. Open left hand to the sky so the right elbow is pushing against the left knee. Hands down, step back to plank. Other side, left foot forward. Left arm opens out. Left hand down. Right arm opens out. Both hands down, step back. Right leg forward. Open out. And then other side. And back. Really great. Okay, so here we are in plank. Walk your feet. So hands are down, you're in plank, and our legs are straight. Walk your feet to your hands. And then roll up. And now rolling down. Plant your hands, legs straight. Walking back to a plank. And now walk your hands to your feet. And roll up. Rolling down. Walk your hands out. See, can you keep the knees straight, no bend? And now walk your feet to your hands. Roll up. Rolling down. Walk your hands, your feet rather back to a plank. Really nice. Okay. And let's come up to standing. Hands across your chest. Toes a little bit pointing out. Inhale. Exhale into a squat. So the idea of the hands, inhale up and exhale down. And remember, especially if you have any kind of dodgy knees, don't go so low, okay? So the hands here on the chest, feel like your hands are pushing your shoulders back, right? And so it keeps your chest upright. Sometimes when the arms are forward, there's a tendency to lean forward, you know? So when you think of your hands keeping your shoulders back, so as you squat, you're keeping the chest uplifted. Great job. Okay, come down into your squat. Yep, reach your arms up and then stand up. Keep the arms up, inhale. Exhale down into your squat. Bring your hands to the floor. Straighten your legs so you're in a forward fold. Now bend your knees back into your squat. You got it. Reach the arms up. Come standing up. Inhale. Exhale down into your squat. Arms are lifted. Hands to the floor. Straighten your legs. Fold forward. Bend your knees back into your squat. Reach the arms up. And come standing up. And, oh yes, okay, so next one. We'll do a little bit of balancing. Stand on your left leg. Right knee bends. Bring it into the in up high. And now I want you to carefully bring the right leg all the way back. Bend the elbows like you're doing a one arm, double arm row. Extend the arms and come back up, staying on the one leg. So leg comes up. Extend it back. And then the arms come in and out. Come back up, lifting up. Bent knee, and then the leg goes straight back. In and out. Up, last one. And straight back. So coming back up, staying on the same leg. Okay, so we're balancing on the leg. I want you to take a curtsy. We did this a few weeks ago, but this time it's a balanced curtsy, right? So the leg doesn't touch the floor. And it comes, oops, back up. And maybe interlace your hands. The leg goes behind you on the diagonal, floating, bent knee in the standing leg. Leg comes up, balanced curtsy, and wobbling. As you can see, part of it. The leg comes up and then extends back. That's it. I'm finding if I go a little faster, I wobble a little less, so maybe it's harder to go slower. Oh, and great. That side's done. Let's go the other side. So, leg comes up, arms are straight down. Now extend that leg straight back. Elbows by your sides, draw them elbows in, extend long, come back up, draw the knee in. And now extend it back, standing on your balancing leg. Row it in, out, and back up. Just like that, so slow or fast. Working on our balance here. Standing leg strength. When we balance like this, you're really working connective tissue and strengthening the muscles around the joint. Now, lovely. So other side for the curtsy lunge, right? So let's interlace the hands and curtsy floating. Leg comes in and up. And then, oh, curtsy down. Up. We are nearly there, guys. We have 2 left after this. Great job. Now we get into some core work. Up. And curtsy lunge, you can really feel this one. My favorite glute exercise. That's it. Yay. Okay, let's come down. So we're going to do push-ups into a fallen triangle. So feet wide. So your push-up can have knees down or legs lifted. So you're going to do a push-up. And then left leg out to the right and reach up. Hand down, come back, and a push-up. Right leg to the left and open out. Hand down, Step back, inhale down, exhale, other side again. Fallen triangle opening out. Inhale, exhale. Really nice. Okay, last one. So all fours, engage core. We're going to balance. And now I want you to, So balancing the knees are just floating. You're going to step the right hand, the left foot forward, like this, and stay low. Step it back to balance. Left hand, right foot, go low and back. So you're going low and back. That's it. So bending the elbows. That's it. And that's it. Great job. Oh, nearly there. Oh, great job. And push back into child's pose. Catch your breath. Really nice. Let's come around onto our back. Where's my, there she is. My clock. Really nice. Oh, come lying on your back. So we'll do, coming into some core work now. Shoulders away from the ears, navel to spine. We start with the 100, which is considered a core warm-up. One leg tabletop, navel to spine, engage pelvic floor, second leg tabletop. And here, bring the heels together, ever so slightly separate the toes. So in your Pilates V, sink the lower abs, lift your head and shoulders. Okay, so you guys know the 100, inhale and exhale. So legs stay here. If you want to increase the intensity, you can inhale, extend, exhale, drawing in, okay? Inhale, extend. We'll take off our shoes after this. Exhale, drawing in 2. And exhale, 3. And exhale. You do not need to move your legs. Optional. And 5. And 6. And 7. Check activation. And 8. Lift a little higher. Tuck the chin a little bit. 9. Inhale. And 10. Super. I'm going to take off my runners here. You actually leave the oats on if you want, no problem. I just like went off. The next bit, we do all Pilates next. Especially when we're on our knees and you're tucking your toes underneath, it can be a bit more comfortable without runners. Okay, so now extend the left leg long, ground the left foot, push the whole leg into the floor, these single leg circles. So right leg is straight up. And remember here, focus on what's not moving. So the stability here in the core. So feel both sides of your lower back pressing into the floor. Point the toes ever so slightly, externally rotate. So toes, those right toes are pointing to the right. And now bring the leg across your body, down, around, and up. Now, did you notice either side of your lower back lifting? So this time I want you to really think of both sides of your lower back staying in place. No movement. 1, 2. That's it. 3. This standing legs, key part of your balance. 4. And 5. We're going to do 8 in each direction on each leg. And 6. Don't make the circle too big. 7. If you feel that lift either side of your back. And 8, other direction. And 1. And 2. Lift pelvic floor. And 3. Flex that standing leg. The leg is on the floor. 4. And 5. And 6. 7. and 8. Okay, let's extend, lift the chest, palms facing up, that leg is straight up, and let's pulse it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the leg. It's not going to touch the floor. The other leg's going to come to join it. So they're both floating, heels together. And let's pulse here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right leg down now. Left leg straight up, head back down. Stabilize, externally rotate, and go in one direction. For 1. Check both sides of your back, pressing into the floor. So you really have to sink the lower abs too. And 3, standing leg, foot flexed, it's active. 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Other direction. And 1. Circles don't have to be very big. Find the size that suits you. 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Oh my gosh, the colors are gorgeous. You can see all the flowers in the video. It looks lovely. So now legs straight up, lift the head and shoulders, palms facing up, and let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly bring the leg towards the floor. Stop. Now you decide. It could be that it only goes to here. Right, the closer it is to the floor, the harder it is. And let's pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Inhale, reach your arms up overhead, flex the feet. We're going to come rolling up. So remember, use your elbows if you need to. Exhale, rolling up. Reaching forward, inhale. And then exhale, sink the abs and rolling down. Arms overhead. Inhale, look to your toes. Abdominals in. Exhale, coming forward. Reach forward, abdominals back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, C-curve rolling back. Inhale, arms overhead. And then exhale, rolling up. Inhale, straighten. Last one, exhale, rolling back. Excellent, inhale. Excellent, rolling up. Let's just stay here. Point your toes, reaching the arms forward, shoulders away from the ears. And now really lengthen the arms forward, rounding in the spine, and draw the abdominals back. Breathing. As you exhale, draw them back, engage, and reach. Really nice. So let's go from here and do some spine stretch. So feet are flexed, and they're about the width of your mat. Arms are forward. There's a huge beach ball, and you're going to round over it. Okay, so shoulders away from the ears. Take an inhale, legs are active. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin. So you're trying to get your head to go between your thighs. And to do that, the ball is pushing, and your ribs draw back, and your navel. Inhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, stacking. And then exhale, tuck the chin and round. And now have the feeling when you're inhaling, coming up, like your spine is getting so much longer, each vertebrae lengthening. And then exhale, round, draw the ribs. The ball is pushing. So you're really trying to get the head between the thighs, but the ball is pushing against you. Inhale, stack. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift up. And then exhaling round. Really nice. Okay, so let's come sitting to the front of our mat. We're going to do some rolling like a ball. So hands either side of your ankles and have your knees wide. It is easier with the knees together. So you decide, right? Knees wide is going to increase your challenge. You're going to try not to use momentum, right? So you're trying to really control the movement with your abdominals. Sink the abs back, tuck the chin, inhaling back, exhaling. Exhaling up. I'll use momentum that time. Okay, let's try again. I'm going to try again. So, rounding, inhaling back, exhaling, coming up. Try and go as slowly as possible. Oh, that's it. Let's do 3 more. Remember, you only come as far as the upper shoulders. Your neck does not touch the floor. Oh, that's it. And the heels stay the same distance. Try to go as slowly as you can. Oh, last one. Oh, really nice. Super. So now let's extend one leg. We'll do the single leg hands position, right? So the other leg is bent. So my right knee is bent, left hand on the right knee, right hand on the outside. So the legs aren't going to move. I'm going to inhale to roll down. I'm going to exhale to roll back up. Really draw the abdominals in to come up. Inhaling down and exhaling up. There's 2. We'll go for 8. And exhale. 3. And exhale. 4. Really scoop. 5. 6. 7. Last one this side. 8. Switch legs. So again, so now my left knee is bent. So right hand on the left knee, left hand towards the ankle or the toes. Legs up, the other leg hovers. Inhaling down, exhaling up. And let's see, can we go really slow? Much harder. So try not to use momentum. And 3, that's it. And so if you're finding it really hard and you're doing it really well. 4. So slow and controlled, not really rocking. 5. That's it. 6. 7. 8. So let's go into single leg stretch. So slowly come back, just so the tips of your shoulders are on the floor, and switch. And 2. And 3. And reach your fingers here towards the heel. So you're really stretching. As you stretch, you can feel the obliques. 4. So reach that hand towards the toes, the heel, right as far as you can. 5. And 6 knows the difference. And 7. 8. 9. And 10. Okay, both knees in. We'll do straight into double leg. Then we'll take a little stretch. Inhale, extend. Hands come around and reach. 1. 2. 3. Remember, you decide on the angle. 4. Does not have to be close to the ground. 5. 6. Keep the head up. 7. 8. 9. 10. Lovely. Feet down. Take a spinal twist. Excellent. And go to the other side. Super. So let's do single and double legs straight. So one leg up, the other leg long. And now reach towards back of the knee, back of the shin, maybe even towards the foot, and stretch shoulders away from the ears and sink the abdominals. So let's do pulse, pulse, and switch. Uh-oh, are we okay? Sound okay? I see someone stopped. Is it okay, Belinda? Yeah, okay, great, great, great. I'm what you'd call totally paranoid. But I'll chat now when we're doing this, somebody else can't. I started recording the class. I forgot to record on Saturday, right? It's 20 minutes into it. And I'd forgot to connect the laptop with the Ethernet cable. And so the internet went off, which the microphone does to the internet. And so I had to start again. And so now I'm like, I just have to get this technology to work. Okay, we've probably got at least 10 done there. Feet up, interlace the hands behind the back of your head, push the back of the head into the floor. Lift a little higher, elbows wide. Take an inhale. As you exhale, only go as far as suits, right? Might be just to about 60 degrees. Back up to 90, and then back to 60, maybe towards 30, maybe towards the floor. Inhale up, exhaling down. 3, 4, 5. That's it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straight into swimming. I mean, not swimming, crisscross. 1, 2, and 3. Really rotate, elbows wide. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 more. We got it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Reach the arms overhead, stretch it out. And let's come around onto our belly. We'll take a little stretch there. So coming down onto your belly, and let's just lift up into a high cobra. And here sometimes it's nice just to kind of sway side to side and stretch out those front abdominals. Really nice. Okay, let's do a little bit of prone work here. So we're going to come into swimming. So arms reaching forward, and then draw the shoulders back. Okay, so shoulders aren't bunched up around the ears, the back, the arms are extended. Check, pubic bone down, navel to spine. Pelvic floor lifted, inhale, right and a left lift. Exhaling down. Inhale, lift, other side. Exhale down. That's it. If you wish, you can hover everything and then lift the right and the leg higher and back down. Right and the left, higher and back down. So stay at either the previous one with your hands and feet touching the floor lifting, or this version where you're hovering, or the next version, we'll go for 8 breaths, where you're right and left, you're lifted the whole time. 7 and 6, pubic bone down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, great. Going back. All fours, tuck the tailbone under, engage pelvic floor, lower abs lifted. And let's just hover the knees off the floor just a couple of inches. So really scoop the lower abs. I'm going to hold here for 60 seconds. Really nice. We're halfway. So keep drawing lower abs in. Push the floor away. Just 20 seconds left. Good job. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and down. Super. Okay, so come into a plank. And what we're going to do is tap the knees towards the floor. But as you tap your knees towards the floor, I want you to think of really drawing the abdominals in. Okay, so they work in opposition. The knees go down, the lower abs lift. Okay, so in your plank, and then exhale, draw the abs in as you tap the knees. Inhale, exhale, scoop as you tap. And you don't have to touch. So you just come towards the floor, 4. And then scoop, 5. So the knees are coming down, the abs are lifting up, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come into your plank, rock forward and back. 1, 2, really scoop, tailbone under, 3, 4, 5, that's it. 6, really push into the heels, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Okay. Stretch for the quads now. So you're on your high knees, arms are forward. Take an inhale. Tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze the glutes and hinge back. Okay. As you exhale, that might be far enough. You may go further back. Inhale up. So very strong in the legs. Exhale back. 2. Tuck the tailbone under. 3, 4, 5. Go for 10 of these. And 6. 4 more, as far as suits you. 7. Really keep it nice and straight. And tailbone under. 8. That's it. 9. Last one. Go as far as is comfortable. Tuck the tailbone. And 10. Great job. Okay. Step your right foot forward. Right. And then, this one, a hamstring stretch. Straighten the front leg. Okay. Hands to the floor. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Very nice. So let's go in and out of a runner's lunge. So bend the front knee, hands down. Take an inhale, push the back heel back. Go deep, and then exhale, dip the knee down and stretch back. Let's do 5 of them. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 3 and exhale. 4 and exhale. 5. Okay, lovely. So switch the legs. You can just switch them or jump switch. Drop the knee down. Front leg is straight. You can push that heel more forward to get it longer. See what suits you. Hands down, inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. So relax the shoulders. Might suit you to have a tiny micro bend in that front leg. Some people, especially if your knee has a tendency to lock out, you could just have a tiny micro bend. So it's not a deep bend, but just enough that there isn't a strain on the back of the knee. Flex those toes, baby toes towards your face. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. So now let's go in and out of runner's lunge. So lift the back knee. Inhale, chest forward. Go low. And then exhale, sink back. 1. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Super. Let's come around sitting on your bum. And so, a couple of variations of this. So hands behind you, coming up into reverse tabletop. So this may be plenty, okay? So coming down and lifting up, okay? You also have the option of coming down and one arm lifting as you come up. And let's turn the hand out, yeah. Lift as you come up. And then switch, coming down, other hand, fingers facing outwards now, and lift and open. So stay lifting up and down, both hands on the floor, or lift one arm up. So find the version that works for you. That's it. Last one. Lovely. Okay, let's do mermaid stretch. So one leg is forward and the other leg is back. Really nice. So bring your forearm down tonight and reach the arm over. And now as you're reaching over, there's my right forearm that's down. I'm going to push the right forearm into the floor and try to lift the right waist. And so I'm lifting on the bottom waist. The top waist gets longer. Push the forearm into the floor, so active. Coming back, hand to my ankle and stretch it over. Let's do that one again. So forearm down, push the forearm, lift the bottom waist and lengthen. And then let's go to the side, hand to your foot and stretch. Let's switch the legs. So one leg forward, the other leg back. So forearm down and lift the bottom waist, reach the arm over. Breathe here. And then come back, hand to your foot and reach. Excellent. And again, forearm down, push the floor with your forearm, lift the bottom waist and lengthen. And then switch and reach. Super. Coming back. So now bring your 2 feet together. Hold on to the feet and butterfly stretch. So legs come up and down. Lift the chest. Yeah. Take a spinal twist here. So crisscross the feet. One hand opposite knee and rotate. And now one hand other knee and rotate. Really nice. Bring the soles of the feet together again, holding on to your feet. And now push the elbows into the inner thighs and fold forwards. So inner thighs are onto the shins, just opening those knees out. So really lovely, deep inner thigh stretch, round. Relax the shoulders. Superb. So bring the feet back together. We're going to come to a standing forward fold. So feel by hip distance and folding forwards. Carefully rolling all the way up. I just do 2 rolling up and down. Inhale, tuck the chin and roll down. Ragdoll arms and head. Take an inhale and then tuck the tailbone, engage and roll up. Inhale here and rolling down. So we didn't do a lot of segmental movement in the spine. We normally do a certain amount of bridge. But we did rolling up and down, and we did spine stretch, which are both really nice. So roll the shoulders back, roll the shoulders forward, drop the chin to the chest, and make big circles with your head. And now go the other direction. Thanks, guys. So fabulous. It's so great about Zoom, right? I'm here in Galway. I'm still able to teach you guys. It's awesome.